Hi everyone, welcome back to her Rubberboots. If you're new, my name is Katrina, and I do make videos like this, usually 2 times a week, so I would love it if you would subscribe. Today I just want to share with you some tips on keeping your kids' toys tidy and how to not have toys everywhere all around the house. I don't know if I have a really good example of that, but I only keep out a fraction of his toys to at least minimize on the number of toys that are out. So every couple of weeks I like to just switch up what he has out. I pack the other stuff away where he can't get at it, and then that way when I take it back out again, it's like a whole new thing to play with. So I will show you what the current mess is looking like, and then we will start to organize the toys. So as you can see, it's not terrible, but it's a bit of a train wreck of toys everywhere, and he's just not really playing with the stuff now so much. I switched it out a few weeks ago, and the novelty's kind of worn off, so I think it's just time to bring out some new toys, and perhaps just a few less things so it's not so overwhelming. I do have a few spots where I set up toys for him. So this is the setup in the bedroom, and then you saw already in the living room and the hallway. It's not supposed to be there, but I'm almost thinking I might set some up in the hallway because he likes playing there. So I have this dresser in the corner of the living room, and I like to store toys inside here. He hasn't mastered the art of opening these drawers just because of the way the handles work. And so he's got lots of toys in here to pick from, and he hasn't played with them in a couple of weeks. So I'm going to switch out what he's playing with, and hopefully that will also get him to play with his toys and not get into as much. He also has lots of books, but I find if I take all of them out that he just makes a huge mess. So what I try to do is I make sort of a display of a couple of books of sort of things I know he's into right at that moment, and put out a few toys with it and leave them on a shelf where he can reach them. And then he'll just pull the book off the shelf and look at it himself. Or sometimes I will try and read him the books that are on that shelf, just knowing that those are ones that he's interested in at that time. So right now he's actually got some old Fisher-Price toys out. I've collected some old ones from years ago at the secondhand store. Hidden under there. And this one here, which is on its side, but this one is one of his favorites. But yeah, he just seems to be playing less and less with the toys. Of course, now that I'm trying to put the items away and I'm moving them around, he's discovering that, oh wait, I like these items, they're so fun. So now I'm like kind of paused because he's playing nicely, and that was the whole point of changing all this stuff, was so that he played nicely. Look at this, all I have to do is just move it from one part of the house to the other. He hasn't touched this in probably a week, and now it's his favorite toy. Do you like that one? So I set up this puzzle for him over here. And then I just put a couple of toys here. Quite honestly, picking up all of these blocks will be a big enough job. At the moment, he's obsessed with animals, so for this one I did pretty much an animal theme. He's got animal themed books, he's got some of his little animal figurines, and I know for sure that he's going to play with all of this. Here you can just see the setup in the bedroom. Again, I don't want to overwhelm him with toys, so I find if I just put a couple of things on the shelf, that's really plenty. And then it saves me from spending all day long cleaning up all of the little pieces from all of the toys. It's amazing how fast he starts playing with this stuff and for how long. It's like the same toys in a different spot in the house, or toys that he hasn't played with for a couple of weeks, and he will play for like an hour or two, and he's only a year old. Forget TV. If I need to get stuff done and I need him occupied, all I need to do is rearrange the toys. He likes to play in this hallway, probably because we've got super tight place, so there's not a lot of room, but I figured I would bring in one of his outside toys, even just for, you know, a week or two for him to play with. Yeah, there's your Jeep. Seems like today's day and age kids, not only do they have too many toys, but they have too many electronics and things, so they don't learn just to play and, you know, use their imagination. So I hope this video encourages you to downsize on the amount of toys, or at least the amount of toys out at a time, but also to encourage your kids to play and use their imagination and set things up so that they want to play with them versus, you know, just a big bucket of toys that maybe looks super intimidating. And maybe then that's why they turn to, you know, electronics or things that don't require imagination. If you guys did enjoy this, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe. I do lots of mummy content as well as thrifting, DIY, and farm life. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!